So we're going to start with one here, which I know is near and dear to your heart. It's near and dear to the heart of many of our clients because it's come up a lot over the years, and I mean, I guess our audience is going to relate to this one as well. And that is, how do I deal with all this email?
Well, the short answer is get rid of your computer and get out of the whole loop.
Yeah.
Emails they're terrible.
They're not terrible. Come on now. They're not terrible.
They're terrible because anybody at any time can intrude on you.
Okay.
All of a sudden you're sitting by your computer, in front of your computer, or you aren't even near your computer, and people are firing away. They feel they have a right to do that and a comfort level. So if you're away from your computer and not answering emails for several hours, you're busy doing other stuff. And you come back and here's 50 emails that have to be answered.
Right.
My God, that's depressing. So how do we handle that?
That's right. You got to be in control. One of the things we talk to our clients about is, are the emails controlling you, or are you controlling the emails? Because a couple things that you touched on there, Jack, are very important. It can be very disruptive and very intrusive, which is a couple ways that I'm sure that many of you owners listening right now may do this. Okay, and you do it with the best of intentions. Okay, one thing might be that you've had your email set up so it comes to your smartphone, so you're constantly getting dinged and buzzed or whatever, however you're notified that, hey, there's a new email there. Now, if you're like most human beings, it's very difficult to ignore that ding or that buzz. Even if you're sitting somewhere and you're trying not to reach in your pocket or whatever it might be to kind of just take a quick fast peek at it.
It's on your mind.
It's there, right? It's there.
Yeah, you can't help it.
Right. So that's when you're not away, or that's when you're away from your office or your desk or wherever it might be. Okay. If you're actually there, in front of your computer, you're at your desk. These days, most people seems like they've got at least 2, if not 3 monitors up, right? And many folks have email open all the time. And so, even if you're busy working on something, and you have that monitor off to the left or off to the right that has email open, you're going to see a little window, or again, there's another notification that an email has come through. So how do you get away from that? Except, from our experience, most folks are in one of those 2 spots. And they have it like that, where it's constantly there,
constantly intruding, pinging, bang, bang, ping, ping.
And it's again done with the best of intentions.
I wonder. I think it's done non-thinking by many, many people. I come from a different generation where we used to use the phone a lot, and
what's that?
I think that's right, especially the dial-ups.
You're talking about the party lines?
Rotary phones. I go all the way back to that, too. Yeah,
right.
That was fun.
It's fun talking to millennials about party lines. So what do you mean? Somebody else on the phone with you? Yeah, you say, are you done yet so I can pick up the phone and call somebody?
There could be a whole bunch of all the neighbors around your house could hear anything going on.
That's right.
But I'm not advocating go back to that, but I am advocating this. Well, we in our coaching advocate this. There's nothing that can't wait 24 hours. It's rare.
What's the building's burning down, Jack?
Well, wait, I didn't finish here. You're jumping ahead of me.
Except
if the building's burning down. Now, if there's a fire in the place, let's get out of there quickly if we can't put it out ourselves and quit messing around. Outside of that, most things can wait. If I'm expecting a very significant email, okay, set it up so I know that. Jack, I'm going to send you an email at noon or somewhere between 1 and 2 because blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'll look for that. But otherwise, if I don't get back to you, so what? You know what happens? The more time that goes by, generally, the less important this email becomes. And it's usually not critical. And if we do have something critical, I got to make sure, and so do you, that I'm aware of the importance of something coming up or coming down. And I can put my emails on hold. They'll take care of themselves more often than not. And you know what? I'll find that people don't email me as much either. And I'm okay with that, because I would much rather have somebody pick up the phone, give me a call, and say, hey, Jack, what about this or that? It seems harder for so many people today to do that. And I don't know why. It's so easy. It is just so easy. And that alone takes care of emails. At least what it does, it puts emails in perspective where I'm controlling them, I'm answering them, And if somebody keeps emailing me, it's not going to change. I mean, I'll see them or talk to them the next day or somewhere during the week, or if it's so important, they'll finally call me. Well, that's what should have been done in the first place. And then some nice Sunday evening when I have a couple hours to spare, I'll go through and clean up my emails, and I'll be ready to go the next day.
Yeah, so, as I would say you're pining for the old days. We're talking about the old days where you had just phone. Okay, so you had a phone call. Now today we have phone calls. Email is one form of communication. You've got text, instant messaging. You got Facebook. You got LinkedIn. You have all these different expanded technologies that are all, again, I think done with the best of intentions, but it can become very overwhelming very quickly. And so ignoring emails, that's one option. Now that may not work for everybody. Okay, but it's certainly an option. But it takes, again, to me, often that's the best place to start.
Give me another option.
Well, again, that's a good place to start because people feel overwhelmed. So we'll start there. Take the extreme version. Just ignore them for now. Well, what happens? Often you may get somebody texting you, "Hey, did you get my email?" Or they'll call you, "Hey, did you get my email?" So people abuse how emails are being used because not every form of communication is meant for the same kind of things. So I have some good ideas or good suggestions for this, and we'll come back after the break here, Jack, and kind of and give them some ideas. But again, if you're out there wrestling with this, and we know many of you are, where you've got email that just seems to be dominating, how do I deal with all the emails that I can respond to, whether it be folks internally, externally, again, customers, vendors, outside, other folks kind of going on. Just be able to deal with all that email is a key thing. So stick around. When we come back, we're going to be delving into that a little bit more further and give you some helpful hints or ways to try to deal with that aside from just ignoring it. I'm Adam Sonhalter.
And I'm Jack Mancini with Maximum Value Partners. We'll help you get unstuck from all those how questions in your business. Hey, give us a call at 440-946-9468.
Stay tuned for more Dirty Secrets of Small Business on Integrity Radio, WINT 1330 AM, 101.5 FM, and online at WINTradio.com.